A man sits at a slot machine in St. Louis. He doesn't look excited, doesn't look nervous. He just waits. His finger hovers over the button. 5 seconds, 7 seconds. Then he presses. $847. He doesn't smile, doesn't celebrate. Collects his money and walks away like he just checked his email. 40 minutes later, a casino analyst stares at her screen. Payout percentage, 2.1%. It's supposed to be 13%. She pulls the logs, 11 wins across 6 machines, 90 minutes, $19,000 gone. She picks up the phone. Her hand is shaking. Security, we have a problem. This is the moment a small team of Russians got caught. But the man who built the whole thing, he was never in that casino. He was never in the country. And he watched everything from an apartment in St. Petersburg, completely untouchable. This is the story of how one mathematician cracked the global casino industry and what it cost him. St. Petersburg, 2009. Alex is nobody. Freelance programmer, small apartment. He fixes code for businesses that forget his name the second he leaves. He studied mathematics at one of Russia's top universities. His professors called him extraordinary. Extraordinary didn't pay rent. Then Russia bans gambling. Thousands of casinos sell off their machines underground. A casino owner finds Alex. He wants his slot machines reprogrammed. They're supposed to pay out at 90%, he wants 50%. Illegal, sure, but Alex is broke. He takes the job. To modify the machines, he has to understand them. He opens the cabinet, studies the circuit boards like a surgeon reading an X-ray, and then he sees it. The slot machine's randomness isn't random, not even close. Every spin is generated by an algorithm, a mathematical formula. The machine takes a starting number, runs it through a sequence, and produces an output. Spin after spin. It looks random, it feels random. But if you know the formula, you can predict every single result before it happens. Alex stares at the code. This is what billion-dollar casinos are built on. This primitive algorithm. He finishes the job, collects his money. But he can't stop thinking. He spends the next months teaching himself everything. Patent filings, technical manuals, academic papers. The more he reads, the more shocked he is. Machines handling billions of dollars every year. Protected by math from decades-old textbooks. Nobody ever bothered to fix it because nobody ever thought anyone would find it. Alex found it. He walks into an underground casino in St. Petersburg. No sign outside, the kind of place where you don't ask questions. He sits at a Novomatic machine, minimum bet. He starts losing on purpose. Small amounts. Looking like every other gambler hoping his luck changes. But under the table, he's recording the spins on his phone. He walks out, sits in his car, connects his phone to his laptop. His program analyzes the footage, maps the pattern, calculates the machine's internal state. Output appears on screen. Next win, 15 minutes, 32 seconds. Following win, 18 minutes, 5 seconds. He goes back inside, sits at the same machine, launches the timer on his phone. 15 minutes, 10 seconds, 5, 3, 2, 1. He presses, win. He stares at the screen, then he plays again. Waits for the next timestamp. Presses, win. Every prediction correct. Every calculation validated. He cashes out and walks to his car with more money than he made in a month. This isn't gambling anymore, this is harvesting. Alex is smart enough to know he has 3 problems. Underground casinos notice strangers who keep coming back. Casino owners already know his face. He's the technician who modified their machines. If they see him winning, they'll assume he put in a back door. No trial, just a drive to the forest. And doing this alone is too slow. 40 minutes per machine, 4 machines per night maximum. He needs scale, so he builds a network. First recruit, Murat Blay, his only real friend from university. Late nights debugging code, cheap beer and mathematics. The one person Alex ever trusted. He explains everything. The algorithm, the vulnerability, the opportunity. You record the machine for 20 spins. Send me the video, I process it and send you back exact timings. You return to the machine, follow the timer, press the button, and win. Murat stares at him. How much do I keep? 10%. 10% after all the risk? At least $1,000 a week for pressing a button. Murat flies to Poland the next morning. 4 hours later, he's made more than a month's salary. He texts Alex a photo, a stack of euros on a hotel bed. Alex looks at the image. His system works across borders, works with different people, works at scale. Then he builds the app. No more laptops, no more leaving the casino between sessions. A custom iOS app. You open it, record the spins, walk to the bathroom for 2 minutes, your phone vibrates with a countdown timer. You go back to the machine, wait for the second, press, win. To anyone watching, you just look lucky. The operation explodes. Teams in Germany, Singapore, Macau, Peru, Paraguay, multiple countries simultaneously. 4-person teams earning $250,000 per week. Murat becomes his operational director, scouting casinos, recruiting agents, managing logistics. Alex sits in his apartment watching money flow in from machines he'll never touch, in cities he'll never visit. But speed became their weakness. With 30-second processing, agents stopped acting like normal gamblers. No breaks, no hesitation, too mechanical, too perfect. A casino analyst in St. Louis pulls the payout logs, flags the pattern. Security reviews the surveillance tape. A man in a gray hoodie, wire-rimmed glasses, his right index finger hovering over the button, waiting, then pressing at the exact right second. 17 wins, never over $1,199, the threshold that triggers ID requirements. Surgical, robotic, not human. They pull the rental car records, flag the name, alert the FBI. December 2014. 4 agents walk out of a casino in St. Louis. A black SUV with no plates cuts them off. Another blocks the back. Murat reaches for his phone. Don't move. A gun barrel through the window. He watches a gloved hand drop his phone into a black bag and seal it. He knows what that means. Alex can see the phones go offline, knows something is wrong, and Murat knows Alex will not send lawyers, will not send money. That creates a trail. Murat is alone. 2 years in federal prison, deported to Russia. Alex? 0 consequences. No footage of his face in any casino. No financial trail. His agents never met him in person. The FBI had evidence of the operation, but couldn't prove who designed it. Alex sits in St. Petersburg. 3 screens in the dark. Cryptocurrency wallets with millions. Security researchers studying his technique in academic papers, attributing it to sophisticated criminal networks. Never to a mathematician who discovered it in a small apartment with cheap beer and an open circuit board. He sends an extortion email to Aristocrat Technologies. $30 million to keep quiet. They forward it to the FBI and never reply. He leaks everything to a journalist at Wired, his full method, his emails, his server logs. He wants the gambling industry to see what he saw. The article gets 1.2 million views. Genius. Legend. Can't believe one person did this. He reads every comment. Nobody knows his real name, no last name, no face, just a myth called Alex. He finds Murat's last message from prison. Was it worth it? He never replied. He understood randomness. He understood algorithms. He understood mathematics. But he never understood that some recognition costs too much.